Mimi, I found out why it's freezing.
Why, buddy?
Because hell has frozen over. Carole Baskin and Joe Exotic are working together to get Joe a pardon for his plot to murder her.
We gotta talk about this.
We totally gotta talk about this.
I'm Mimi.
I'm Emily.
And we're killing time. Wow, how about that intro?
That was hot.
That was hot. You know what? That was way too hot for these jackets.
Way too. Get these out of here.
Yeah.
Thank you to our friend Nick Canning.
Yeah.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show, award-winning indie filmmaker.
Overall, very pleasant human being.
Yeah, he just donated it to us to help out the show. We appreciate you so much.
But, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Hell has frozen over, guys.
So Carole Baskin and Howard, her husband, you know, they have the Big Cat Public Safety Act that they're
that they've been trying to work on
and pushing. And basically, so they went to Joe Exotic and they're like,
hey,
if you want to like say that you're in support of this bill, because it passed the Senate, but it needs to pass Congress now. So they're like, if you, you know, publicly show support and like help us get this passed, you know, we can try to make your dreams come true.
And he was like, do it, because jail sucks.
So basically the act just like limits restrictions on like owning and like trading.
Cub handling is what they call it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't touch them, like leave them alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like under the guise of public safety, right? Like it's saying that like owning cats is a danger to the public.
So this was Joe Exotic's first like media thing that he's done in like this year, but where he was on the phone and he came up, and you have his quotes? I think she has his quotes.
It's a long one. I'll give you the key
But
points.
he says it all like a little bit stank face, so it really doesn't sound like he wants their help.
it's time for Carole and Howard to put up or shut the hell up.
Yeah. Put up or shut the hell up. Help me.
Real accepting there.
Because I'm accepting their offer, and I'm gonna take it one step further than that, okay?
Basically, he's saying he will lobby, he will speak on the Senate floor.
It's time to get on the phone to President Biden or whoever they need to that they've got in their little financial pocket and say, hey, Joe is willing to support a big cat bill to help protect cats, but we need to keep up our end of the deal.
The way he's talking about it, he's like, oh yeah, Carole Baskin and President Joe Biden, they're besties, obviously.
Yeah. So I just want to know this. First, he says, like, real, like, sassy ass, like, oh, whoever you have in your pocket, like, tell them that they need to come help me, okay? Now you need to just do this. Like, what is it? First of all, how were you raised? Everybody knows that when you need a favor, that's not how you ask. Carole and her husband Howard did a news interview, and they flat out asked him, is this true? Like, are you going to help him get a pardon and whatever? And they were like, well, we said that if he changed his ways that we would help him, but you saw what he said. He was rude as hell. Like, no, it's not just you say, I'm gonna support you, and you're gonna say it with attitude. You need to give up any information that you can to lock away all these people that you know that are doing this, or no deal. So it's gonna get spicy, because that means he's got to turn on people.
Spicy. Yeah.
So which I think that's dangerous.
I think he would, though. I think he's the type of guy to save his own ass. You know, he'd be like.
Well, he says he's very sick in jail. Did you see his
interview?
interview?
I did not see that.
So in the interview, he has like a hemoglobin anemia or something. So he says he's supposed to have treatment like every 3 weeks, but the last one he got was like 3 months ago. And so he said he's lost like. He's been losing like 10 pounds a week, and he's very sick. Yeah, so he's like, I'm at my wit's end. I want to get out of here. But, like, if you're really that sick, dog, like, you know, eat a little humble pie. Like, work for yourself. You're your biggest enemy with that attitude problem. Like, you can't be like,
fine, bitch, help me then.
Yeah.
You know, like, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah,
all right?
Put up or shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Whoa. These things can take time. But
yeah, and then he said, he goes, this bill isn't gonna help anybody
But PETA and Carole Baskin.
yeah, like, okay, well then you're not supporting the bill because you just publicly went and said it. Are you trying to get out?
Yeah.
Are you trying to get out?
Listen,
Homie, who's advising you on what to say to the media, okay? Call your girl because, like, I'm here and, like, listen, I don't want you to suffer in jail. If you didn't really do it and you were set up, I don't want you to suffer.
Dude, I'm honest, like, message to Joe Exotic, because clearly he and Pete Davidson, and that they all watch us. Clearly, we're just
everybody.
Everyone watches us. So, message to Joe. We all know that you don't really support it.
Yeah,
you
just
can
gotta
say
be-
you do.
Yeah.
We won't believe you, but it'll be good enough for you to get to where you need to go.
Right, and do it like your music videos. You didn't really sing, but we all thought you did for a minute. We all did because your acting was fire. Okay, so do that. Like, is it even possible? Like, does she have that kind of pull?
That's another really good
where,
point.
like, if he does his end of the bargain, will he get out? Is there a finality? If he puts on the best award-winning acting performance, he makes out with Carole on camera and grabs that ass and does a cat sound and he's like, we're doing this, baby! Like,
Ugh.
will he get out? Like, how does she have
know.
that assurance that she's like, listen, if you help me, I'll
I just
fill
thought
out
of
some
something.
paperwork.
I just thought of something. Carole might not have that much authority, but you know who definitely can do anything pretty much and get away with it in the name of entertainment? Hollywood. If there's enough people in Hollywood that want him to be in Tiger King 2, they can make it happen.
You think
You can
so?
get away. I think you can get away with so much in Hollywood.
Yeah. We all need more details, but definitely Joe needs more details because maybe if you were a little more specific about what you could actually come through with, you know, maybe his performance would be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Maybe he would rehearse in front of the mirror or like for his friends in jail.
Oh, we will Zoom acting coach you how
my
to give a
God.
convincing performance.
Yeah, we'll accept that collect call. We can tell you on the phone.
That collect call.
Yeah.
We'll dial in. We'll do a Zoom with your attorney, and
You could come visit.
Yeah.
We could do that. Well then, Joe, and I'm sure your man is watching.
And Dylan, right? They
Yeah,
were like
Dylan Passage.
they were gonna get a divorce, and then like 2 months later, they were like,
and then he
no,
was
I'm
like,
not going.
I can't leave you. I love you so much.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
You know what? Joe Exotic said that the only reason they were talking about him getting a divorce is just so that Dylan could move on and have a life. That it wasn't because they were breaking up.
Right.
And then he said, are you ready? That's so sweet.
Okay. I'm ready.
He said, he told me, if you ever get out, you're always going to have a home to come home to. With me. That's what he said.
The waterworks.
So beautiful. So he was like, I can't leave you. I love you. And then they're going to stay together. And now he's like, listen, you got to do it. You've got to work with Carole. And he's
Dylan's
like,
all like pulling his hair out, like, buddy, just do it.
he was like, fine, I'll do it. Listen, bitch. Get me out of here. Like, come on.
Like-
really? You didn't think that was going to work?
Joe, I know you're gonna miss your big cats, but listen, you could make so much.
But you could get Dylan's big dick.
You could get Dylan's, and you could make so much money guest appearances.
You could get Dylan's big heart, is what I meant. Live.
I love
In
how I'm
your
like,
mouth.
think of all the financial avenues you have. You'll be okay. And she's like, but you can have.
Yeah, you
your
could have
man.
Dylan back. You love him. Go get your pay. Work for it.
Go get that D.
Yeah.
For Dylan.
D is for Dylan.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah. We're talking to you, guy who said put stuff in our butt.
What's the point in commenting that?
Thanks for the comment, though. It helps the channel.
I guess, yeah, all comments help.
Yeah, negative or positive, they help us. So.
Even when people are like, I don't agree with your take on the case, it's like, keep commenting. Give us the views, baby.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah, why do you think that?
Yeah, how about you tell me?
Get out there.
But we have some Armie Hammer stuff that we need to talk to you about.
So one of the girls, Julia Morrison, who came forward with some nasty Armie Hammer DMs, is selling them as NFTs. I like understand what an NFT is, but I don't.
But it's tricky.
But
it's a little bit tricky, yeah. So NFT is basically like one of a kind items that you can like auction, and they're like authentic, and then you can buy it with Bitcoin, crypto. I don't fully get it, But it's a little
like-
bit sexy. I'm into it. I've been
it's
looking into it. Yeah, it's kind
Did
of
you
cool.
see Pete Davidson? He did a Eminem spoof, but he's like, "No, what the hell's an NFT?
Yeah.
Somebody explain to me." Like that is.
That's 2 shout outs we did to you because we knew you were watching. I
what?
told you. Manifestation.
No, but NFT is like, it's like when I try to think about like the cloud or like how exactly Wi-Fi works, my brain just doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's a lot of this. Someone telling you, and you're like, oh, okay, all right, okay.
Yeah.
And then gone. Yep.
Don't comprehend. But so she's selling them as NFTs, which sounds kind of like, why are you profiting off of these nasty DMs? And like the DMs that they're talking about are, so like I guess she posted something on her Instagram story at one point about like how we should like eat the rich, like you know how people say that like metaphorically, and I guess he replied back, "I'll take the ribs and buttocks," and then they started joking back and forth. She's like, "Oh my god, Armie Hammer's in my DMs," and then I guess there were some other mentions of like wanting a sex slave and like how you could get it in a foreign country. Like it escalated, and then obviously after everything came out, the ribs and buttocks comment, now she's like, oh wait a second, she's doing it to prove that they're real DM pictures, like they weren't
Right, she didn't alter them,
photoshopped.
she didn't fake them.
They weren't-
You know, yeah. She was
She
like,
was smart.
you're not gonna doubt me.
And I guess
I got this real shit here.
real whatever, don't attack me, these are authentic.
Yeah.
And she's donating some of the money to charity, she says, once
Oh.
they sell. I didn't see if she specified which, but so she is saying, you know, some of this money will go
And
to
it's
charity.
too bad that all of that NFT stuff, like when you're auctioning stuff in crypto, I heard it's not like really stuff that you can trace. Because I'd love to look at the ones who want to buy it.
Yeah.
Why you want to buy that stuff? Why you want to buy those dirty DMs of him saying he wants to eat people?
All the news headlines recently have been, you know, Armie's, you know, publicist fired. Armie's been fired from this movie,
Right.
Which is like good to know.
His
like
PR
these
people fired him too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know these people, but she's like, I really want to shift the focus back from just, oh, he's being fired.
Look at
back
all the
onto,
things he's
like,
going through now.
Can we actually still talk about what he did and find a way to hold him accountable?
Yeah. We're only talking about things that are happening to him, almost like they're trying to create a narrative of sympathy. And he's a douche.
Yeah.
Like, that basically what we all discovered is that at the very bare minimum,
At the
he's
bare
a fucking
minimum,
douche.
Cannibal or not, let's
Yeah.
say all the cannibal and assault allegations, false.
Right.
You're still a douche.
Yeah, it just came out.
And I love that there are so many people coming forward. Like, you know, I always thought something was sus about Armie Hammer and everyone made fun of me for it. Like, there are so many people that are, like, saying that.
I wasn't one of them.
No, I wasn't.
No, I drank
either.
the Kool-Aid. I was like, he is so cute and tall and that voice. Whoa.
Yeah, the one
I
person.
fell for it. I completely was shocked by this information.
It was weird. The one person
Yeah.
I want to talk to though is Timothy Shaw, whatever your name is. That young guy, that new up and coming actor who was in the Call Me by Your Name movie. They were in like the gay relationship.
Yeet skirt.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet.
Yeet skirt guy.
He was in the movie with Armie Hammer where
Yes.
they were gay lovers, and I think there was one scene where Armie was, you know, on his, like, kissing on his toes, and like there's
I
just
didn't see it.
like when the movie
Now I'm gonna.
when they were doing PR
You got my
for
number
this
with that
movie,
one.
It's a very interesting. I mean,
I'm doing
Timothy is an excellent up and coming actor. I mean, the movie was great. Tainted for me now with this Armie information, but anywho, like just during all the PR when the movie initially came out was like, you know, Timothy was like, oh my god, working with Armie Hammer, I love him, I'm so close to him now, blah 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 blah. How are you doing?
Yeah, what happened to you?
How are you doing? How are you process? Did you know? Are you in on it? Or are you like shocked that like, oh my god, Mimi is a cannibal and abuser? Like, I would be in therapy for weeks.
Yeah.
Like nonstop. Like, I already go to therapy. I would be like...
Yeah, but when did that movie come out? When did that movie come out?
Like 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay, and he's like young and up and coming and busy. Like, he's like, oh, I love Armie, he's great. And then as soon as he got busted with some shit, he was like, cut that cord.
They're supposed to film a sequel together too.
They're not going to film a sequel
that
together.
got cut.
No. Armie's done. Armie's done at least for a good 5 years. Yeah, he's done for a good 5 years. Like, he's not doing anything. If anything, it's only going to get worse because more stuff is going to come out. Like, the more time that goes by, people are just going to uncover things, I'm sure, because he's been so obnoxious about all of it because he just felt very Teflon, I think more stuff is about to come out. You know what I mean? Like, the more time that passes and people feel like they're not in danger for like coming forth and saying something,
they get comfy.
Yeah,
especially when you have those.
And they want little.
Yeah.
So I think the best is yet to come, or the worst is yet to come.
Worst
actually,
is yet to come.
For Armie, but I hope not. I hope not, because I feel like when I think about the worst case scenario, it's terrifying. So I hope it doesn't come out.
Real bad.
I hope this is all it, and for the safety of people,
the public.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the Armie update, and I mean, we are, really scanning the internet. We are like trying.
We're not going to forget you, Armie. Yeah. We're not going to be the people talking about like everything you've lost. We're looking for what you do. Coming for you.
We're coming for you. We want to keep eyes on you.
Be scared,
We are so invested. You don't just say, so-and-so's a cannibal, and then drop it.
You can't just leave us like that. We're hungry for more.
We have
no pun intended.
we have to know what's going on, and I mean, thank you for everyone coming forward. And the woman's name again is Julia Morrison.
Yeah.
She's who's selling the NFTs. So.
And for all you people that think people forgot, we want you to know we got your back.
We did not forget. And if you have information, our email is writerdieGirls@gmail.com.
Yep, sources are completely 100% private.
Yes.
And to the grave. So just so you know. You can email us there, or you can DM us at Killing Time Show on Instagram or Twitter.
Yep. And this week we have 2 events at the end.
Yes, we're going to be places handing out free merch.
We got some cool free merch. We'll take some pictures, say hello, maybe do a live stream on Thursday in St. Petersburg, Florida. This Thursday we will be at the opening night of the Sunscreen Film Festival.
Yes.
And Friday, pretty much all Friday day, we will be in Orlando at the Spooky Empire Convention.
Yes.
Meeting vendors and seeing spooky stuff. Subs for Tubs also.
Yes.
Subs for Tubs. 1,000 subscribers by July 1st. And we will do an episode. We'll do a murder tea from the bathtub.
From the bathtub, Tiger King style, like Alan. When he went into the bathtub and he did an interview. We will do a whole episode from a full water bathtub. 1,000 subs by July 1st. Make it happen if you want it. If you don't want it, you won't get it.
You won't get it, because I mean that's gonna come up before we know it. So
yeah, it's right around the corner. Like stop playing. Just saying.
All right, thanks guys.
All right, well that's our show, and like we said, we'll see you guys in St. Pete and Orlando Thursday and Friday. And thanks for hanging out with us. I'm Mimi.
I'm Emily.
Thanks for killing time with us.